All right. Hello, YouTube world. It's Edwin back with Strictly Comics, and I actually need to get it right into this because I have a lot to show you guys today. If you watched my first video and you liked it, and you probably didn't because I didn't really show much of anything, but you had, let's say you're watching this because you have some interest in seeing what I want to talk about as far as comic book goes, I just want to thank you very much for joining in. I really do. This is just kind of exciting for me. Just want to be a part of this whole comic book world. So yeah, here I am. And without further ado, like I said, I got a lot of stuff to get into right now. A lot of stuff to show you guys. So what we're going to do first is we're going to do some unboxing. And I got two packages here. I already know what they are, but I need to go ahead and unbox them. And, you know, while I'm doing this, what I want you guys to do is if you guys do comment, let me know if you guys like seeing unboxing as far as somebody going through the package, opening it up and all that stuff, or if you just want to see somebody do an unboxing but edit out all of the opening of the package and stuff like that, because I know some people don't really like it because you can spend quite a bit of time trying to open up a package versus, you know, one that's already opened up. So this one seems to be packaged pretty well. Cardboard box, which is good. Like I said, I already know what these are, so let me see here. Tape on all four sides, so that's always a positive sign. I just can't stand it when somebody does packages a comic and they just like think that a regular cardboard back in a plastic sleeve is good enough to ship it, and that's not the case, because everybody knows that postal workers don't really treat your stuff with any kind of care, because they're just trying to get there, get a paycheck, and then just get out. So, and you know, I don't blame them. I mean, we've all been there. So, but yeah, let me see here. Let me get this one right here. Alrighty, and like I said, I already know what these are. So, yeah, he did a pretty good job, and then he taped it to the, he or she taped it to the cardboard as well. Alright, I didn't know which one was going to open up first, so this is pretty exciting. Yikes. Oh well. Anyways, what we got right here is the New Mutants Annual number 10. Now, for a lot of you people out there who don't know what this is, the reason why I got this comic is because this is the first appearance of Psylocke in Marvel Comics, in American comics. It isn't her first appearance, period, but it is her first appearance in Marvel Comics. It's pretty close, you know, to like a first appearance or whatever. So, you know, of course, her first appearance is in Captain Britain number 8, I think, and that's really hard to come by. It really is, because there's not very many of them out there, and when you do find them, they're usually in like pretty bad shape. Or the ones that are in really good shape or CGC, they're just ridiculously expensive. They are far above and beyond price value, market value, because whoever had it knows the rarity of the comic. So let me just tilt this up just a little bit. They obviously know that there's not too many of them out there, so So yeah, but I've always wanted this because ever since I was a kid, I always thought Psylocke was the hottest. You know, I've always liked brunettes and wasn't really into the blondes or redhead green Jean Greys or anything like that, or even the whitehead Storms. But and then this comic, when I bought it, the guy said that it was in near mint condition. And we all know that near mint can mean anything from 9.0 to 9.8, and I hate it when they put near mint because they're thinking like, oh, it's going to be like a 9.4 or better or 9.8. That's not the case. I've bought in some comics that have said that they're in near mint condition, and they have looked like crap. Total crap, to the point to where I actually contacted the individual back on eBay, and I was like, look, man, I know you said this comic is in near mint condition. This comic is in nowhere near mint condition. Even this one, yep. See, now that I flipped it over. Oh, people, in case you don't know, the back is just as important as the front. It isn't just the front. It's the back and the front. So I'm looking at the back right now, and there's like a little bit of, there's some creasing right here, and then one right here. That is not cool. I mean, that puts it at probably maybe a, yeah, and then there's some creasing right here from probably like, you know, from probably like the strap on from when they sent the comic in or distributed the comic out to the shops. Yeah, this comic is in just rough shape. And then I seen this right here on the back. I don't know if y'all can see that right there. That is just, yeah. So this comic is far beyond 9.0. The front looks just amazing. The front looks amazing. I'll probably keep it because I didn't pay much for it, and I wanted to read it anyways. I wanted to see Betsy Braddock and Psylocke's first appearance. And again, I'll show see like right here, that's really bad. That's just, yeah. Anyways, I might keep it, I'm not sure. I'm definitely going to contact the seller and be like, hey man, look, this comic is not in near mint condition. This is probably more like a very fine now. It's probably more like a very fine condition. So anyways, that's that. Here's the second one, which I will open up real quick. And then these are always good because they make these convenient to open. Well, supposed to. And I already know what this one is, so. And it's pretty well packaged, so I'm going to kind of just get into it because I'm already eating up the clock here. And this one was very well packaged. Yeah, this one was very, very well packaged. I might have to edit this part out because this is probably going to take some time for me to get into. But we shall see. Yeah. All right. Now that I got into it, let's get into this bad boy. And nice. Alright. Alright, what we have here is the Infinity Gauntlet #1. Let me see, get adjusted. I'll just set it right here, that's what this is for. Infinity Gauntlet #1. And some of you are like, that's not a special book. That's a book from the 90s, man. You know, what's so special about that? Well, here's why I got it. I got it because, as I said in my introduction video, I'm going to be volunteering at Comic Palooza, and George Perez is going to be there. George Perez did the artwork, at least on the cover. I'm not sure if he did the artwork in the entire book, but at least on the cover, and I want to try to get him to sign it. I've seen a guy with a signed book with George Perez, and he didn't have a certificate of authenticity or anything like that, and it went for like $70. I think I got this book for like at less than $10, I know that. But I don't think I'm going to sell it if I get it signed, because I'm not looking to always get stuff signed so I can flip it or make a profit off of it. A lot of stuff that I get signed or any kind of original artwork, I keep it for myself, because you're not going to always come across that kind of stuff all the time. And when you do come across it, you know, you want to think twice before you go trying to sell it, having dollar signs in your eyes, because this stuff might be worth more money in the long run. And not only that, but to me, sometimes a sentimental value is worth more than a few extra bucks. Now, when I got this book, the guy said that it was a near mint condition. And I'm looking at this book, and of course the cover is usually the first thing that people look at, and the cover is in very, very nice shape. And even the back, wow. Even the back is in really good shape. There's a couple of 2 or 3 small light dents. Like, they're not pressed really, really hard. They're just really light. And I see a couple of spine dents and creases. I'm usually really strict on my books. Some people might look at this as like a 9.6. I mean, a couple of things, if they weren't there, this book would easily be a 9.8. But I would probably put this book at like, I don't know, man. It might get a 9.6. But just to be on the safe side, I'd probably put this book at like a 9.4. Or maybe, I don't think I'd go as low as a 9.2. I really don't think I'd go as low as a 9.2 on this book, because it's in very, very nice shape, very clean. So yeah, that book is in really nice shape. Maybe worst case scenario 9.2, but I don't even think it would go that low. I think it's a solid 9.4. And like I said, hopefully I can get George Perez to sign it, and this will just be a part of my collection. And it means more when you get something signed yourself versus buying something that was already signed, you know. But anyways, that's that. And I want to show you guys what I got at Free Comic Book Day. On my introduction video, we talked about Sam De La Rosa was there. And he was doing a lot of signing. He was signing anything and everything, and he was signing everything for free. And that was really, really cool. Now, I know he's not a big-time artist, inker, finisher anymore, but, you know, just to meet somebody that was employed by Marvel and worked at Marvel is pretty awesome. I've never met anybody before, so. But anyways, we'll just kind of go from, like, least to greatest. I got this right here, signed by Sam De La Rosa, and all it is just a Venom card, a reprint of Venom #1 that he had worked on, and it was like $1. I mean, he had all kinds of these, and he signed the top of it up there. So I was like, you know what, I'm a huge Venom fan. Also, in case you guys don't know that, by the way, I'm a huge Venom fan. Grew up in the 90s, so he was kind of a key character in the 90s, thanks to Todd McFarlane. Also, I got this right here, Amazing 700, and as you can see, Sam De La Rosa signed the front of it. Now, some people might be like, well, Sam De La Rosa didn't really work on that. Well, he didn't, but you have some Venom inking and finishing they had did. This is from Venom #1. This is from like Amazing 374 or something like that. So he has a lot of ink work on this cover that he had originally did. So that's kind of exciting to know. And, you know, of course we'd all want to get Stan Lee to sign it, but, you know, I'm like, you know, I had multiple copies of these. I was like, you know, I'm going to get Sam De La Rosa to sign one of them. And plus, since my transition to Houston, I didn't bring all my comic books with me, so I'm like scrounging around trying to figure out what I can get him to sign. And I came across this. And I came across this one. So, yeah. All right. And then we got... Bam! Venom #1, Lethal Protector. Some of you guys are like, that's so long ago, but you know, I love Venom. I love this book, and as you can see up top, Sam De La Rosa signed it. So we'll just put that right there, and you know, that's the very first solo title that he's ever had on his own. So. You know, when I found out that Venom was coming out with his own title, I was like, yeah, sweet. You know, I want to get that. I want to read that. And I remember reading this book back in the '90s when it came out. Huge Venom fan. So yeah, that's that. And then keep it rolling here. This I thought was pretty awesome. I got a print copy, and I don't know what issue this is, but it's I think it's Amazing Spider-Man or something like that. And I love the black costume. I love the whole storyline with the black costume and it turning into Venom and stuff like that. And then as you can see right here, he signed it at the bottom. Now, the thing I like about Sam De La Rosa and a lot of the stuff that he had for sale, and I don't know if it's going to be like this when he goes to Comicpalooza, he had these for like $10. And in my opinion, that's well worth it because some people charge way too much money to sell prints or copies and stuff like that and then to sign them. So for $10 and then a signature, you know, I was definitely on board with that. I was like, heck yeah. And then, oh, you guys are going to love this right here. You guys are going to love this right here. I have the original, it's not a copy, the original sketch cover of Venom, Lethal Protector #1. Nah, I'm just playing. It's not an original cover. I wish it was. The original cover actually sold for like $28,000 at some kind of auction. I don't know if it was eBay or what, but the original cover went for 28 stacks. That's a lot of money. But anyways, when I seen this, I was like, sweet, you know. And you could see the ink lines and stuff. They're not all solid colors. You could tell that when he did this, he immediately made copies of it, you know, for himself, which is cool. And then he signed the bottom of it right there, because again, like I told you, he is the inker and finisher of this comic, along with multiple other comics that he did. So I was really happy to get this. I was like, yes. That was awesome. And then also, okay, here's a guy, I didn't really know anything about him. He's from the Houston area, which is where I currently live. And I seen him doing, and sometimes you have local artists, and he is a local artist, but he does sketch cards, sketch work for Marvel on like these little cards, like the Venom one that I showed you. He does original sketches on these cards, and I think they're also mass produced, and Marvel sells them. But his name is Chris Foreman, and he did an original sketch, an original
sketch, ink, and color copy for me of Scarlet Spider #1. Now, when I seen that he was doing this work, let me get this glare out. When I seen that he was just doing this work, I was like, dude, that stuff is really good. And I've seen some really nice covers that he has done on these blank copies, and they go for like 40 or 50 bucks a pop on eBay. And as you can see, I told him, I said, I wanted the Scarlet Spider holding the Texas flag. And I wanted him to hold the Texas flag to symbolize our move here to Houston from Michigan. And I thought it was just really, really cool that he did that. And it's an original artwork. And the comic itself is in at least 9/6 condition. So he did a really, really nice job. And I will probably never sell this. I will probably just keep this for myself because of that sentimental value part and how it symbolizes our transition to Houston. And only God knows how much longer we'll be here. But, sorry guys, I should probably set it up here. But anyways, you know, original artwork is always cool to have. He was a little bit pricey on this, but you got more for what you were paying for, because other artists were charging 40 or 50 bucks just for like a pencil sketch. And he was doing pencil, inking, and color for like the same price. And I didn't have a lot of money, and I had never really heard of him, but he did, honestly, he did such a good job. I was like, you know what? That works for me. I was like, I definitely want to get one. So that's some original artwork. And then now this is really awesome. Okay, let me tell you a story about this. Sam De La Rosa, he had worked with many different artists. He had a kind of like a laminate binder, portfolio type binder, where he had a lot of artwork in there. A lot of original artwork. He had some prints, but a lot of original artwork. And I was just flipping through it, and you know, some of it was like 100, 200 bucks, and I'm like, I can't really afford that. I was flipping through it, and this is what I found. Bam! I found an original sketch, an original piece of Erik Larsen. Now, Erik Larsen worked on Spider-Man quite often in the 90s, and I found out that he actually still kind of does from time to time work on Spider-Man. It's the, I don't know if it's Electro, yeah. And it's an original it's an original artwork with his signature right there. And when I seen this, I was like, holy crap, you know. Oh, and in case you guys don't know, you know, Erik Larsen worked on Spider-Man during Venom's earlier years, and he also was the original artist when Cletus Cassidy was introduced to the Marvel Universe, and Cletus Cassidy is Carnage. So, you know, and he actually, and he's also the original artist and continuing artist for Savage Dragon. So when I seen this, I was like, yes. I was like, I gotta get that. And plus, it was such an affordable price. It just blew me away on how, you know, how cheap he was asking for this. And I think a lot of it had to do with the fact that it's just a small, probably, you know, 7x6 piece of, you know, artboard, cardboard, whatever. And I seen that, I was like, yes, that is awesome. So this is something that I'm probably going to never sell and just keep. And then last but not least, people, this currently right now is my pride and joy. And the reason is because, well, you'll see. But there's two reasons. But anyways, here. Bam. How you like that? Now, it's a CGC copy of Venom Lethal Protector. And you guys can't see what grade it is just yet, but I'm about to show you. Bam! It is a 9.9. Yes, people. It is a 9.9. Not a 9.8, but a 9.9. Story behind this is that shortly after I had Free Comic Book Day and meeting Sam De La Rosa, I went online, and I've always wanted to kind of get a CGC 9.8 copy of this because, you know, it's Venom's first solo book, and it's such an iconic cover, especially from the 90s. And you can usually get a 9.8 for anywhere from 40 to 60 bucks. Not too expensive, probably a little bit more than what the value of it is. But talking to a guy at a comic book shop who I know, he's like, anytime you can get a 9.9, get it. Get it and keep it and don't sell it, because they're so rare. And oh, by the way, there's only 30 of these that are CGC 9.9. 30, that's it. There's only 15 that are 10, and then one of them is like a signature series. So this is rare. And not only that, but check this out. When he put it on eBay, I came across it. I thought it was very affordable, a little bit out of my budget or price range, but very affordable for what I thought it was as a 9.9 copy. I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, you know what, I gotta get it. He had it posted for a 25 day listing. He had it posted for 3 hours, and then I jumped on it and bought it, and I was like, you know what, I want this. And I saw that other people had looked at it, but then I was like, you know what, I might never come across this again. 9.9s are really, really hard to come by. So I'm like, I'm going to get this, and I'm just going to keep this as a part of my collection and, you know, hang on to it for quite a while. I might not never sell it, you know, because, you know, it's just, they're just hard to come by. And being only 30 ever made, I was like, heck yeah, dude. So, anyways, this video has been going on for quite a while now, so I'm going to cut you guys short and just get out of here so you guys can watch other YouTube videos. But thank you so much for watching my videos. I really enjoyed doing this. I hope that you guys enjoy watching these, because this is just a really good hobby of mine right now, and it's just fun to do. You know, I really like it. And I just hope you guys enjoy these, and comment, subscribe, like, you know, whatever. Give me a couple of links or something like that of some of the some of your YouTube channels, and I'd be more than glad to watch them. I'm looking to add more channels to my subscription, because I got a smart TV now, and I actually watch a lot of YouTube on my smart TV now. I don't really watch a whole lot of television. Watch a lot of YouTube though. But anyways, keep God first. Enjoy your comics, and God bless you guys. I'm out of here.